Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Queens Rise Up. You know how we do. This is Queen Rise Up Women Empowerment. What we do around here, we empower you, that woman, to do what? To know her worth and her value. Listen, when you get up in the morning, make the devil, M-A-D-D, devil mad that you are up this morning, and make sure you have your foot on the juggler of his neck. Queens, get up and keep showing up. You hear me? Even when you don't understand, just keep showing up. When it don't make sense, just keep showing up, because sometimes there's things that get in our way to stop you from getting to your destination. Just keep showing up in spite of, and that is real talk. Good morning, good morning. If you're joining me today for the first time, my name is Chantel C. Ross, and this is Queen Rise Up, where we empower women to know their worth, because I believe if you teach them how to fish, they'll never go hungry again. You listen, get up, get up, get up. And we meet here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're live. What you see is what you get. Good morning, Queens. Listen, we are rising up, getting to the destination, fulfilling the assignment, the purpose of the mantle, of the mandate that is on your life by all means necessary. Good morning, Queen. I know. It's all. I ain't with nowhere, Queen. Right here. You know what? Just working my spot, Queen. Listen to me. I am, but it is good to see you. But this morning, Queens, you know what, we got a. Let me just say that it's a lot going on in our life. It's a lot going on in the world. There are so many distractions, and there are so many things that want to get in the way of you getting to your destiny. Good morning, Queen. Getting to your destiny, or getting to your purpose, or fulfilling your assignment, or just, and it can be big or small, but there's a lot of distractions. There is so much going on. We have to be careful. We got to be attentive. We have to be aware. We got to be sound in our minds, because the things that are, they'll use, even with the media, they'll use one thing to get you sidetracked on the real deal. Can I just say that? So you have to be very, very careful what you're listening to, what you're paying. Today is the day of the eclipse. They got so much stuff around that eclipse, it's ridiculous. And if you're not careful, it'll get you off your assignment, your purpose, what you've been called, chosen, purpose to do. You will start worrying about what the world is doing. You better, you know what? Don't start none, won't be none. But I want to ask you this question, though. What has gotten in your way to stop you from getting to your destiny, getting to the purpose, getting to the assignment that you have been already chosen and called for? And this is real talk, because sometimes we allow life to get in our way. We'll let the things on the outer appearance stop us from obtaining what God said. He said, no, you should be getting strengthened from the inside, not on the outside. Let me help somebody there, because we're gonna lock and load, because a lot of times we focus on the external things. But let me tell you something. He said, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, starting at verse 16, he said, therefore do not lose heart. Though the outward we are wasting away, he said, but inwardly we are being renewed day by day. Somebody say, I'm being renewed day by day from the inside out. It'll make sense after a while, from the inside out, not from the outside in, because externally we are dying daily, but internally we should be growing, we should be evolving, we should be rising up, we should be moving out, we should be stepping into our purposes, stepping into our assignments. And this is real talk. So my question this morning is, what is stopping you, or have you allowed to? Oh, wait a minute, let me have a sip. Not what's stopping you. What have you allowed to stop you from getting and fulfilling your purpose, or the assignment, or whatever that thing is that you desire? Can I just say that this morning? Because we sometimes allow opinions of others, fear, the doubt, to stop us from pursuing what God rightfully says belongs to us. I have this thing I always say: whatever God has for me, I want it. And I'm going to get it by all means necessary. Let me have a sip this morning. And it seemed like ever since I've said by all means necessary, can I tell you, the fight has been intense. It's been off the chain. But I just keep showing up. Queens just keep showing up. Let me lock and load. I want to go to Isaiah 41:10. Listen, because to keep showing up, you can't be afraid. He says, do not fear. I am with you. Do not be dismayed. I am your God. I will strengthen you. And let me tell you, your strength is from the inside out, not from the outside in. Because the things that you see, if you're not strong on the inside, it'll mess with your mind and it'll start weakening. Come on, weakening you. Now he says, no, he says, I'm going to help you. Don't you be dismayed. I will strengthen you. I will uphold you with my right hand. Now I want you to take a moment back, because I really want to encourage you to keep showing up and ask yourself, what's stopping me from pursuing what God rightfully says belong to me? What's stopping you from getting to your destination? What is stopping you for, you know what? It can be as simple as going to school, building a business, writing that business plan. What's stopping you? Let me have a sip. From getting to that purpose. What's stopping you? Or what have you allowed to stop you? Whoa, wait a minute. Let me just do this again, because some things in life we don't know what hand's going to be dealt to us. We don't know what we're going to come up against. But let me ask this question: what have you allowed to stop you from getting to your destination? I wasn't going to allow a divorce to stop me. I wasn't going to allow no places of lack to stop. I promise you, I keep showing up. I've been showing up. You know what, Queens, you better keep showing up, and this is real talk. He says, listen, so ask yourself this morning. Come on. You know, 2 Corinthians 2, starting at verse, 2 Corinthians 4, starting at verse 16. Isaiah 41 and 10. And then I'm getting ready to hit Deuteronomy 36 and 1, because you can't allow 36 and 1. You cannot allow what's happening in our world. I'm gonna tell you something. Queen Rise Up she's gonna make sense after a while. I promise you, because the things that we are going to see, the things that's going to come down this pipeline, the things that are going to go beyond them four walls. And listen to me, this is real talk. He said, you're gonna have to be strong. You're going to have to be courageous. You cannot be afraid or terrified because of what you're getting ready to see. You're going to have to stand by faith and not by sight. It won't be in four walls and dresses and cars and homes. There is something that's going to drop down this pipeline, Cynthia. Do you hear me? You're going to have to be empowered from the inside out, not from the outside in. You're going to have to be able to be flat-footed and operate by faith and not by fear. And this is real talk. I don't know what in the world, I don't know what's getting ready to go down, but I'm going to tell you, Queen, we have not seen anything yet. Do you hear me? That's why this life has to be beyond houses, homes, and cars. There was no way that we didn't come into the kingdom of God just for those basic tangible things. He said, listen, don't you lose heart. He said, you're going to grow inwardly. Come on. Though we are wasting away outwardly. He says, listen, don't you fear or be dismayed when you see the things that you see. Listen, because what God says concerning you, come on, it does not change. And this is real talk. So I have a question again this morning. What have you allowed to stop you from getting to destination? What have you allowed in your life to stop you from pursuing your purpose? And this is a real conversation, because life don't keep life. But I don't care what you say. I don't care how strong you get, how big you get, how much knowledge or information you have. Life gonna life. Life is going to life. And I'm gonna tell you something. At the end of the day, sometimes you gotta tell life it is what it is. It is what it is, and keep moving. But you gotta keep showing up. It is what it is. Sometimes I have to tell the enemy, it is what it is, and keep showing up. All right, you did that, but it is what it is, and keep on pursuing. So what has gotten in your way? What has got you off track, or you're not paying attention, or real talk? And I can go to really basic things. What is it to stop you from building your can I just, and I'm gonna bring it back in. I like to have some balance, because I can go real deep to the deep end. but I like to use balance because I believe that God used basic principles in our life, everyday living, to get to destination. And this is real talk, whether it's our finances, whether it's our businesses, whether it's our children, whether it's our community, whether it's our church. He used all those things because those are part of our everyday life to take what we just read, 2 Corinthians, don't lose heart and building your business. Don't lose heart and building your family. Don't lose heart when you lose loved ones. Don't lose heart. Listen to me, real talk. When you're challenged at work, don't lose heart. He said, because all that stuff is on the outside and all those things are wasting away. He says, but inwardly we are being renewed day by day. So strengthen inwardly day by day. So what is that thing in life that has stopped you from being the best version of who God says you are? And sometimes it's people, places, or things. Let me have a sip this morning. That's a personal, private question to you. Where are you right now in life, Queen? Are you satisfied with where you are? Are you okay in the position that you are in? Do you know are you secure in knowing that when this thing is over, you're going to make it to your destination? This is real talk today. I know you might not like it, but it's all right with me. I need you to really ask yourself, am I okay with where I am? Am I pleased with the life that has been either chosen or had to walk through? And if you don't like what you see, how do you get up and change it? I don't know if you guys were with me last week, Friday, and we were talking about going slow and steady. I don't know. I don't know if that was you, Cynthia, and I think that was another queen. But I have these contractors. They're coming in. Okay, let me just do this. They're coming in and they're putting some tile down on my floor. Now I know me. I know my floors are bad. We have one contractor is older and one contractor is the son. And I told when they first came, I was watching the details of what they were doing. And the father moves very slow and very meticulous, and I love it. He's very detailed, but the son moves very, very fast. And I told the father, I said, Father, I love how you're moving. I said, but your son is moving too fast for me. I said, listen, I have very bad floors. Either I need some more level or I need a subfloor. I said, there was just something. So the father says, well, me and my son works together very well. We are a good team. I said, okay, Dad. In other words, girl, go and move out the way. I said, okay, I'm fine. Guess what, fam? They had to pull the floor back up. Then we had to go get a subfloor. Now, I could have lost heart. I could have got real discouraged. But I saw it before it happened, long story short. So I was trying to be nice to tell them what was necessary. And it is important that you are built up from the inside out, not from just the outside in. Because you're going to have to be able to take some things. Life going to be lifing. And I smile. Oh, listen. You say, don't tell me. I knew it was, you know what? I knew I needed this stuff. Well, Queen, listen to me. I text them before they came. I text them. I said, listen. And I text them before they started laying down the floor because they were coming back the next day. I said, listen. Cynthia, let me do this. When things highlight, there's things that God he'll show you. They'll highlight to you. We call those highlights. What it is, he's really revealing or showing you either what's to come. That's why you gotta be built up from the inside, so your discernment level was tight. But real talk, all is well. But because you said you knew about the floor, let me have a sip. Queen, And I told the son, Jack, I said, son, I said, Father, he worked too fast for me. And the son said, why work slow when you know what you're doing? Yeah, so sometimes slow and steady wins the race, baby. Don't start nothing, Queen. Listen. It doesn't. It doesn't. Just well, I had to, I had to get the supply, but it doesn't. No, no, no. They even said that. No, it does. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Sip. It doesn't. It doesn't. But this time, everybody take their time. Everybody just. If I had it my way, I would have the father over doing my floor, and I don't care if it took him a month. Because now my floor is getting ready to go to a whole nother level. You understand? Don't start on. Let's get back over here, Cynthia. Thank you for chit-chatting with me. But I just wanted to say, what's in your way. Don't let what's in your way allow you to stop pursuing and getting what rightful. Come on, slow and steady. Come on, Queen. Real talk, slow and steady. And I don't like nobody, and I don't like, and Cynthia, and that's another thing. Don't let nobody rush you. Don't even let Queen. Don't let me, Chantel C. Ross. Don't let her rush you. Just go slow and steady, but don't stop. Just keep showing up. Keep showing up. Because there's so much potential inside of each and every last one of you. Do you understand? And so if that inward man is strong, I'm gonna tell you, when things start beating up against it, opposition start taking place, you'll still be able to hold your ground. Keep smiling and walking through it. Go ahead and weep and keep moving. Real talk, cry and keep moving at the end of the day. But because your inward man is now getting stronger, come on, from the adversity, and even when adversity comes, you can still keep your position. Cynthia, not only did we have to get the wood, Queen, I had to get the wood, had to get the nails, I had to get the leveler. No, don't start none. Don't, Queen, listen to me. Had to rent a truck, and we had 75 minutes to lock it and unload it. I said, let's go. Shoop, 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 shoop. Lock. We filled that truck up, unloaded. Boom, 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 boom. Had to put $4 worth of gas in it and took it back to the owner. Let me tell you something, got all my money back. Let me tell you something. But when you focus and know what you need to do, and you're strong on the inward man, so you're being built up, come on, you allowing those life adversities, come on, not to break you down, but to build you up, that you don't lose heart, that you, listen to me, that even though the outward looked like it was over, like the outwardly, everything looked overwhelming, but at the end of the day, come on, because if you keep getting renewed inward daily, you get stronger and stronger and stronger. So when adversity of life begin to beat against your house, your heart, your mind, your spirit, your finances, don't start none. You can still stand and rock steady. Don't start none. So take your time in your building. Don't rush your process as God begin to teach you how to operate out of, not out of fear, but out of courage. You don't have to. Because I'm going to tell you something. You really want what God has for you, it's going to take something. It's going to take something. So my question to you this morning, what have you allowed to stop you? What have you allowed to stop you from getting? What has distracted you? What even has attacked you? Queens, get up, shake the dust off, and keep showing up. Keep showing up. There's this moment where you got to tell yourself, I'm just going to stay consistent, stay committed. Let me stay on point. Because now I'm locked and loaded. 2 Corinthians 4, chapter 4, starting at verse 16. You locked and loaded. Isaiah 41:10. You locked and loaded. Deuteronomy 31:6. I need you to get up this morning, because if you're locked and loaded, listen to me. Woo! When things come up against you. I even told the men, I said, listen, no, I'm not going to put my head down. I'm going to go ahead and look up, because I'm going to trust God for this one. There's a moment in the journey of life where you really have to make a decision. Because, I kept looking at the circumstance, Queens, and I was like, you can't go, I ain't going back. You can't even go back. You only but can go forward. Why go back? To go back means we all gonna wait. We all gonna waste some time. We all gonna waste money. So let's just keep going forward. We can't turn back now. Listen, I know life gets tough. It gets rough. It gets hard. But don't let that thing stop you from getting to your destination, your purpose, or fulfilling the assignment whatever that thing is. And your assignments could be anything from your financial assignment to your health assignment to your children to rekindling relationships, whatever that assignment may be that you've been given. Complete it. Complete it. Get back to it. Start over. But this time, stay committed to the process and don't turn back. Stay committed. You might have to tweak some things and make some changes along the way, but don't get scared, terrified, or afraid. Don't lose heart. Keep going. Now, if you find that you're not where you're supposed to be, because sometimes we need trials, the trials and the errors to help us. Lessons to be learned in the process. But don't allow whatever that thing is to stop you from getting to your destination. Sometimes I look back over my life, I'd be like, you know what? Divorce. I didn't look back. Queen, I didn't look back. I did not. I've been going forward ever since. I did not look back. Even to this day, I'm like, girl, you was good gone. You hear me? Didn't turn back. Kept pursuing purpose. And that's what I pursued, purpose. I didn't pursue, the tangible things. I pursued purpose. And out of that came so much more. I didn't pursue another person. Purpose. Let me help you today. Purpose. I kept my eye on the prize of the mark of the high calling, which is in Christ Jesus. Somebody said, let me get my eyes back on the purpose. What got in my way? What got in your way? Woo! What have you allowed to get in the way of your purpose or stop you from pursuing? Get your eye back on the purpose. And don't be scared. He said, don't be afraid. Don't be terrified. Be of good courage. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. Somebody said, let me get back to purpose. And this is Real Talk this morning. Guys, we're getting ready to go do 30 minutes of self-love. Make sure you are locked and loaded. What got in the way? What have you allowed to stop you from getting to your purpose? Slow and steady, because the race isn't given to the swift or the strong, but the one that endures to the end. I don't know about you, queens. I'm going all the way. Would they say heck or hot water? I'm going all the way. Do you hear me? Go all the way. Some of you let your family situation stop you. Life gonna keep life. Some of you allow your co-workers to stop you from advancing. No. Let me have a sip this morning. I need you to get up and just take your own evaluation of your own life, nobody else's life, not what they're doing, what you're doing. What have I allowed to stop me from fulfilling or pursuing my purpose? What have I allowed? What have I allowed? It's like something is there. Whether it's depression, you can't see it. Whether it's family, friend, or finances. But why have I allowed those things to stop me from getting to my destination? How that look? Just ask yourself, how does that look? You let something or someone block you from getting to your promise, getting to your destination. Don't you know what? I would not on my watch. Now, when you've been given power, dominion, and authority, when life and death is in the power of your tongue. Oh, don't start none, won't be no. When you've been given wings, when you've been given wings like an eagle. Now I'm gonna let you get in the way. No, 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 no. So what have you allowed to get in your way or stop you from getting to your destination? And we can blame everything on everybody. But listen, that thing is up to you. It is up to you. It is not up to them. It's not up to my children. It's not up to my dog. I ain't got no dog, though. Don't start. No, it's not up to my ex. It's not up to it is up to me. It is not up to you for me to keep showing up. It's up to me. So this thing that may be in your way from getting you to your destination. What is it? This is personal, this private moment, reevaluation. But what's stopping you and what's in your way? Queens, know that I love you. I'll see you in the next 25 minutes for 30 minutes of self-love. We're going to walk it out. You already know how we do. So grab your water, go grab your weights, and go grab your canned goods, and let's go. My question to you today, are you on my team? Are you a member with me through Live Good? If you don't know how to join me, I'll send you the link. Say, Queen, send me the link so I can get on board. Your health is your wealth. Make sure, because I want to make sure you are taking your one a day, your supplements, your magnesium, you got your protein, your fruits and your vegetables, you got your fish oil, real talk. So if you're not on my team as it relates to your health, because I'm gonna tell you something, going up, dealing with life, you want to make sure you are healthy as you can be. So I really want you to join my team. If you are already either a member or you're already a retail customer, go back inside that account. And if you're retail, you go back inside that same account. If you forgot your password, just hit sign in help. They'll send your password to your email and get back in. And this time, get your membership. For all my retail customers, go back and get your membership and stay consistent. I promise you it works. This collagen got my hair on fire, got my hair, my nails, my skin on fire. My body feels absolutely amazing. It's the inward, not the outer, but the inward. So what going on the inside also will reflect, come on, externally, and that's a real conversation. So if you're not on my team, join me. Say, Queen, I want to get on your team. How do I get on your team? I will send you the link. Because I want to do this thing not from the outward, but from the inward, as it is in the natural, as it is in the spiritual. 2 Corinthians, don't lose heart, though the outward is shading away, the inward is being renewed day by day. So taking care of yourself from the inside out, not from the outside in. If you're not on my team, get on my team. Guys, I'll meet you over in 30 minutes. Come right back over here. You know what? How we do. We meet you back over here for 30 minutes of self-love. And somebody said, honey, happy Monday. Today is the day. So go get your sneakers on. Go get your cheers. Go get your weights. Go get your waters, your canned goods, whatever you're going to bring to these 30 minutes. Just bring them. Guys, know that I love you. Be blessed, and I'll see you on Wednesday. You already know how we do, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are live right here. And what you see is what you get, and that's real talk. Guys, I'll see you back here for 30 minutes of self-love. See you soon.